These are some of the stuff made by the students.
By the International Development and Relief Foundation and Nacosa graduation ceremony. We'll have an opening prayer by Sheikh Anaka.
Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you all. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار اللهم وفق هذه الدورة يا أكرم الأكرمين وننجحهم واجعلنا جميعا هادين مهديين غير ضالين ولا مضلين ووفقنا لما تحب وترضى وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Next on our program will be an overview of the project. This will be done by Sister Ali Nasser. She is the head of Nacosa and the project director of today's event. Sister Alima is no stranger to any of us and our farmers report.
In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, peace and blessings upon our beloved Prophet and whom be peace. Thank you, Chairperson, Sister Sadia Feroz, a very vibrant member of Nacosa's Love and Respect Our Elderly project, Her Excellency Canadian High Commissioner to Guyana and Suriname, Ms. Lillian Chatterjee, Vice President of CIOG and Head of Region 8, Brother Gulzar Namdar, Sheikh Dr. Mustafa Kanakir, CEO of the Rights of the Child Commission and the Business Tutor, Mr. Amarnath Pandey, the executives of the Meer Masjid, all the facilitators and staff of the project, the sisters of Nacosa, special invitees, all the participants of the sewing and the catering class graduated today, and you all look lovely. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and a very, very good morning to you all. The National Committee of Sisters Affairs, Nacosa, is the women's arm of CIOG and has been established in 1992 with the aim of raising the level of education and the quality of life of women throughout Guyana. It seeks to promote the uplift and development of Guyanese through the provision of educational, moral, spiritual, financial, and other forms of assistance. Some of Nacosa's objectives are to educate women, youth, and children, to equip women with income-generating skills, to provide social services to women. Today, we have completed another Nacosa project funded by the International Development Relief Foundation of Canada. I would like to briefly tell you about our programs. Some of the programs executed by Nacosa are: we have medical outreaches in collaboration with the Ministry of Public Health. The last one we had was in Bartica, where 29 medical persons accompanied us, and there were all sorts of testing going on in the Bartica area. That was a huge success. This is providing medical programs for the people of Bartica. We have several, I think it's 13 parenting skills programs that we have done. It's a 9-week program, and it teaches the ladies, most of who attend are ladies, sisters, and how to deal with the children in the home, how to speak to them, and how to change the atmosphere to a loving one, and that is much needed. A lot of the ladies, upon their graduation, they actually cried and said that they wish they had known about this earlier when the children was much younger. So that is a very, this program started through the Ministry of the National Commission for the Family, and training was done of trainers. And Sister Shamiza Baksh was the one who I earmarked for training, and she's been doing a great job. Thank you, Sister Shamiza. We also have been executing cancer camps, and I don't know how many of you know that the World Health Organization has declared Guyana with the highest cervical cancer deaths in the world. And the reason for that is that we, as women, we do not go and get tested unless we are having symptoms. But my dear sisters, when the symptoms occur, it's already too late. It's already reached to the stage 4 when you have symptoms. Cancer is a silent disease. So hence, we go from place to place. We have had camps on the East Bank, in the East Coast, in Berbice, in Bartica. We have had in Essequibo. We have had these cancer camps in several areas of Guyana, and we continue to do these cancer camps. It's open to the ladies of the general public around where we're having it. And this is very distressing to note that each camp that we have, if we see 60 to 80 persons on that one day of the camp, at least 20 of them have issues. So we see how critical it is that you must be tested. And if you're tested and you have a problem in the early stages, it's completely curable. So then we have the Love and Respect Our Elderly project, where we give support to elders who contribute in some way to making their lives more comfortable for them. We bring them out for a little social gathering among themselves. We have some snacks. We have a therapist who would come and show them how to exercise. Even if you're in a wheelchair, you do exercises to help yourself. And we've had one very successful program right here at the Meten Zorg. We have youth programs where we have seminars, exchange visits, community programs, and the suicide prevention programs that we have. I'm sure all of you would know that the World Health Organization again declared that Guyana has the highest suicide rate in the world. So we have to keep on doing some prevention programs. Domestic violence counseling. Every day we read the newspapers of violent killings. Only 2 days ago, one husband slit the throat of his wife and then he slit his own throat. And this has been going on. There's an alarming number of this happening since the year has started. So we have to try and help our relatives, our friends, our neighbors in this area. Nacosa runs a family counseling service at the CIOG headquarters in Woodford Avenue. And counseling is provided upon appointment. So that is something, if anybody has any problem, or you know anybody who has a problem, whether it's husband and wife, whether it is parent and child, they can contact CIOG and make an appointment. We also participate in television and radio programs. We have breastfeeding counseling for young mothers, sister seminars. We participate in bathing and shrouding of the female dead. When a female dies, we do all the necessary preparation for the burial. We have Islamic classes and sisters. That is in a nutshell is what Nacosa. I know since all of you started this program, you're hearing about Nacosa, but I'm just giving you a brief outline of what Nacosa does and what it is about. This project was funded by the International Development and Relief Foundation and is a Canadian non-profit organization dedicated to linking Canadian and Muslim communities with overseas development projects, both humanitarian and emergency. This Canadian registered church is dedicated to empowering disadvantaged people of the world. Idrf was founded in 1984 in Toronto, Canada, and supported by the Canadian government. It was around 2007 I was invited to a meeting at Idrf headquarters in Toronto with the then president of CIOG, Brother Fazil Feroz. That was the time when I met Brother Winston Kasim, and for those of you who were here at the launch of this project, Brother Winston Kasim was here. You would have met him. And I also met the IDRF Executive Director, Ms. Penny Fancy, and the rest of the team. I was totally unprepared but pleasantly surprised at their interest in the work of Nacosa and the women of Guyana. That was just the beginning of a very impacting relationship between Idrf and Nacosa. I was invited to send in a project proposal, which I did even though I had no experience then in writing documents, but I learned quickly. The first project was accepted and launched at Kingston, number 78 village in the current Berbice in 2008. The second phase was executed at the Idrf village country and was also very successful. On the Idrf website, and those of you who have access to the internet can check, there are photos of Brother Winston Cassin's visit to the project, inspecting and sampling some of the delicious foods from the catering participants. The relationship continued between Nacosa and Idrf. Now we fast forward to January 2017. The International Development and Relief Foundation of Canada graciously accepted yet another of Nacosa's project proposals to support the women of Guyana in developing income-generating skills. Even though at this time, Idrf was supporting many countries of the world that were experiencing disasters. We were indeed honored when, on a visit to Guyana on the 22nd of January 2017, Brother Winston Cassin announced that they have considered and accepted our proposal to help the women in our rural communities, to empower them so that they may be in a better position to generate an income and create a better life for themselves and their families. Hence, our heartfelt gratitude to all at Idrf. The first phase of the project was launched at the Edward Village, West Berbice, on the 17th of July, 2017, and concluded on the 17th of January, 2018. Brother Winston Cassim and Brother Nabil Ali of Idrf graced our graduation, and so did Her Excellency Miss Lillian Chatterjee. The second phase was then launched right here on the 18th of January 2018 at this very location, and today we conclude with this graduation ceremony. The business component of the project was an extremely important part of the project and empowers the participants to create and monitor their own businesses and move on to generating income to make things better for themselves and their families. Idrf, my dear participants, my graduating classes, please listen. Idrf plans to follow up with you, with all of you, and keep track of your progress. Today, 80 graduated, 40 in catering and 40 in sewing. I must express our gratitude first to the Almighty for blessing us and making this possible. Special thanks to Idrf and to the Canadian government for empowering 160 women to be in a better position to generate income for themselves and their families. Gratitude to Brother Gulzar Namdar for his unending support, and to the executives of the Meer Zorg for allowing us to use this beautiful venue. Thank you to the project staff, our admin accountant, Sister Annette Ifreitas, who I called upon anytime, day or night. I'm sure her heart skips a lot of beats when she sees my phone number calling. Miss Narissa Hanif, the on-site clerk, and the security guards who are here as well. Thank you to the facilitators, the business tutor, Mr. Amarnath Pandey, who did an excellent job. The sewing tutor, Ms. Nasima Mohammed, whose patience was never ending. And our catering tutor, Miss Siobhan Patterson's culinary skills are remarkable. Thank you all to the participants graduating today. Thank you. With the completion of this training, a whole new world awaits you and has opened up doors for you and your family. So, congratulations to you all, and we will keep in touch with you to learn about your achievements. May the Almighty continue to bless you and grant you success in all your endeavors. Congratulations, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Sister Lee. You're going to have something back. First, from what the Commissar and what the Commissar well known to all of you. He's presently the Vice President of the Central Islamic Organization of Guyana and also the CIOG's representative of this region and a vibrant member of the Second Zorg Conference. Mr. President.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Respected Her Excellency Miss Chatterjee, High Commission for Canada, hard worker of Guyana, Government of Guyana, and the head of Nacosa, good friend of my family, a good friend of this complex here, Sister Alima Nasir. She holds many other portfolio. It's tremendous to see. Dr. Nakir on the head table and chairperson, Ms. Sadia Firoz. Many of my friends in this gathering here, associates, my respected students, brothers and sisters, first I greet you with the universal greetings of Assalamu Alaikum, which means may the peace and blessings of Almighty God be with you. I'm very delighted and I'm very happy to be associated once again with this project and many other projects that is being headed by Nacosa/CIOG. You can say that you benefit from the project that we actually held at Meten. So in closing, I want to assure you and many of my friends and neighbors in this gathering here, I'm very happy to be associated with you, and feel free that if there is anything that we can continue from the Central Islamic Organization point, you can come and see me, and then we will definitely work together for the betterment of the lives of Guyanese people. With these viewers, I want to say thank you very much.
Thank you, Brother Gozar, for those remarks. I'd like now to call on Dr. Sheikh Kanakar, who's an ardent supporter of Nacosa's project, to give some brief remarks.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, blessing upon the seal of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, upon his father Abraham, upon his two brothers Moses and Jesus, and upon all the prophets, messenger of God, who came to guide human beings. Her Excellency, Canadian High Commissioner, Sister Alima, all, I greet you with the international greetings of Islam. Assalamu alaikum, peace be and blessing be upon you. I remember one day I was with my friend, very close Guyanese friend to me, and he asked me, do you know the best human being on the world? Do you know the one that I admire the most in the world? I said, no, this is your personal. And he said, my mother. Excellent. Why? Is that good now? So he said, my mother when I was young, she took care of me. She helped me. She sent me to study. And he became very educated. In fact, what we say in Islam, that if God the Almighty, the creator of all, created man to build buildings, and he created woman to build human beings. So I would like to address you, your students now, but I will say honored ladies. Honored ladies. Why? Because when you put honor, respected, you become honored. You know, in Islam we don't believe, or we don't say that man or woman has superiority on each other. It's very clear that all human beings, male and female, equal in the sight of God. But what makes them better is the action. When you do something honored and you become better. Maybe one of you, we don't know, is the best in Guyana among men and female. That's God the Almighty.
We now have another brief remark from Mr. Amar Pandey, who is a member of the Rights of the Child Commission.
Thank you very much, Chairperson, Ms. Rose, Her Excellency, Ms. Lillian Chatterjee, Canadian High Commissioner to Guyana and Suriname, Mr. Ali Manazir, Head of Nacosa and Corporate Director, Gozar Nandar, Vice President of CIOG, Sheikh Mustafa Kanakar. I listened attentively to ensure I got the correct pronunciation. Graduates, good morning. I feel very delighted and even a bit blessed to be with you this morning. This is my second course tutoring the business students, and like the participants of the Region 5 course, the Women of the Edward, I'm very pleased, I'm very delighted, I'm very thankful for the great reception of these students to all the knowledge, all the skills I sought to share with them. This was remarkable, and I would like to give yourself a big
Guidelines outlined for the government. I hope you pay attention and will take into it. Incidentally, I forgot to mention that Sister Alima, who is the chairperson of the Rights and Child Commission, of which Mr. Pandey is a member of, so that's the link. She's the boss. Okay. So moving along, next to our program, we'll have the feature address. And this will be given to us by Her Excellency Ms. Lillian Chatterjee, the Canadian High Commissioner to Guyana and Suriname. So let me give you a brief remark on who Ms. Chatterjee is. She has a degree with honors and a master's degree of international affairs from Carleton University. She joined the Canadian International Development Agency in 2003. She was Director General for the Canadian Partnership Branch, Communications Branch, and Strategic Policy and Performance Branch. At Global Affairs Canada, she served as Director General for Social Development Partnerships in the Partnerships for Development and Innovation Branch, and most recently, she was Director General for Strategic Integration in the Europe, Middle East, and Maghreb Branch, and the Departmental Champion for Psychological Health and Well-being in the Workplace. Ms. Chatterjee is also an avid supporter of Nacosa. Thank you.
Good morning. So,
Manila, Dr. Kanakir, Mr. Pandey, and to you graduates who look so beautiful. I'm feel so honored to be here today. And I want to ask you a question because I'm here because I feel privileged to be asked by Nacosa, and I'm here on behalf of the International Development Relief Foundation of Canada. I want to ask you this question. Have you ever wondered why people in Canada who have never been to Guyana, who don't know you, who will never come to Guyana, who will never meet you, have invested and donated money out of their pockets to support you? And the answer to that is we're all part of the same family. So if you don't think you're important, I want you to know that we think you are important. And that is why we are here to support you. And there's a Chinese proverb that says, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step, single step. So what was your first step? Your first step was, I imagine, wanting to change your life and to do something to help yourselves, to help your families, to be self-sufficient, and even more than self-sufficient, to prosper. And I congratulate you to even be here. Even before you actually graduated, you took that first step. And that takes courage to take that first step. And so that in itself was an important milestone. But this is not the end of your journey. This is on your journey. And as you start, and now that you're graduating and you learn these skills, and Mr. Pandey talks about your business cases, and you're going to endeavor in your own way, you will come across. You'll have some success. You may have some obstacles to overcome, but never forget that in a sense you've already succeeded because you did something in your lives to get here in the first place. So do not get discouraged if things do not go quickly in terms of where you want to be. Be patient, be hardworking, and you will eventually get there because the people of Nacosa, the people of CIOG, the people of Idrf, and the people of Canada believe in you. So believe in yourself. And I want to read to you a poem that was read to me when I graduated, and I think it is as relevant to you as it was to me. And the poem is called Demerara. It was written by a Jewish poet in 1927, Max Ehrman, an American. And I'd like you to really listen to the words of this. It's very, very wise. And even though it was written in 1927, it is still valid today. Go placidly amid the noise and the haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others. Even to the dull and the ignorant, they too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons, they are vexatious to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain or bitter. For always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs. for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself, especially do not feign affection. Neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune. But do not distress yourself with dark imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God. Whatever you conceive him to be, and whatever your labors and aspirations, in the noisy confusion of life, keep peace in your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be cheerful, strive to be happy. That is my wish for you. Thank you.
Inspiring charge to the graduates. Incidentally, Demerara is one of my favorite poems. I've actually lived my life with those poems and passed on to my children. So if you guys can get a copy of that, it's going to be a great inspiration for you and for your children. Thank you. So now we're going to move along with reflections. We'll call on Ms. Sharika Usman, who was responsible for the sewing.
Zorg Vice President of CIOG, Manager Department, all members of the congregation, fellow participants, and writers all. Assalamu alaikum. Southern non-Muslim brothers and sisters in humanity, may the peace and blessing of the Almighty be with you all today. I begin in the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. My name is Shuri Bozeman, also known as Sherry, one of the many sisters from the sewing and baking class, organized and conducted through the International Development and Relief Foundation and the National Committee of Sisters of Wales, the women's arm of the Central Islamic Organization of Guyana. What must I say? Our class consisted of 40 ladies, some as young as 16 years old, and our hardest working and dedicated teachers. Mr. Amar Pandey, our business tutor, our hardworking and sewing tutor, Ms. Zima Mohammed, formerly known to us all as Ms. Tima, and Ms. Siobhan Patson, our catering teacher. Can we get a round of applause for all the hard work? Thank you. For most of us, involving myself, sewing was a new thing, and it came with some challenges, but in the end, great results. Our teacher accepted nothing but the best from us, and she had her hands full and her feet busy, because for the days that she had to teach us, all we keep hearing was, Miss, 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 please come. She goes back and forth so many times. I guess she must have lost some unwanted funds and have by now roller skate feet. But upon presentation of our work, if it was not done to her satisfaction, we were told to rip it. Or we had a few persons who assumed those famous names, rip it. To name a few, Karishma Bola, Alice Assad, Ron Chapman, Kate Britton, Roxanne Chapman, and not forgetting myself. One particular individual was famous for saying, "Miss, can I have your attention, please? Speak now or forever hold your peace, because I don't want to rip it again." Despite all the rippets, it's not done right. Why you cut out the extra material? No, miss, me to cut it out. And oh yes, I was famous for doing that. But being the person that she is, she notices all the small and unnoticeable things that you would pass. And then again, "Miss, you know I don't like sewing black because it's hard to rip. The black thread hard to rip out bad." All in all, it pays out because upon inspection conducted by Sister Alima, if not all, most of our presentation came in for high praises for a job well done. One thing I can say on behalf of the entire sewing class, we are all very proud of our teachers who are very patient and went the extra mile to see that our work was done perfectly and on time. Today, after 6 months, with tearful eyes, weak legs, and a heavy heart, I must say it was a pleasure getting to know all you ladies. For we would not be sitting here graduating today. I wish if we could have another class so that we can all be together again. I must say thank you to Nacosa for providing this opportunity, Idrf for funding this project, Guyana and Nanda for providing the space to some beautiful venue, Sister Anna the Freitas, and all the other staff of this project. Once again, to all involved in making this venture a success and taking the time to train and empower all these beautiful ladies, soon to become skilled entrepreneurs. Thank you. And may Allah reward all of you and continue to do the good work. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much. Sister Sharita. I'd like the continuing reflections. I'll call on the Secretary Hasina Zamir from the Catering side.
Ladies and gentlemen, all our guests, family, friends, and children, I greet you all good morning. I'm honored to be standing in front of all of you to commemorate the memories and accomplishments of our great class. Through these past 6 months, I've seen us all discover and devote ourselves to our passions and growth immensely. Our class has come together so much, and we have come to be an intensely unified student body. Thus, we have taken the initiative not only to exceed academically and extracurricularly, but also simply to enjoy ourselves with the company of our teachers. The 6 months of this program were nothing less than a life experience. It's difficult in a few short moments to explain the true measure of our accomplishment, but I try to share a few of the essential insights we gained into global leadership. First off, on behalf of the catering class, we would like to extend heartfelt thanks to the International Development Relief Foundation /Nacosa for this amazing course. To our catering teacher, Ms. Siobhan Patterson, who carefully takes the time not only to teach us the skills in cooking, but for motivating us to aspire high. We thank you so much. To Sir Amar Pandey for being a great role model in our life, for making us aspire to be a good leader and have confidence in ourselves. Indeed, you are an enthusiastic, motivated, and understanding teacher to us all. And we thank you. To Sister Annette and Sister Narisha for always being there for us. We thank you too. And most forward to Sister Alima Nasir and the committee representative for hosting this class. It has been a lot and we thank you all. And let us not forget the sewing class and the teacher. Thank you. In conclusion, I would like to thank my fellow students for making my past 6 months a success one. You make each day worthwhile and your company will sorely miss as we move on in our daily lives. However, I wish the Idrf Nacosa a success in the future and continue growth once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Zoe. I'm sure Sister Alima is feeling really happy and proud after listening to the two of you. And I'm sure this will be related to the members of the IDRF. So now we will listen to Sister Alima reading a message from Dr. Winston Castle, of the chairperson of the IDRF, because they could not be here. Sorry.
Brother Winston Castle is traveling and he was very disappointed that he could not be here with you, but he sent some words to you. So he says, greetings and assalamu alaikum. On behalf of IDRF, I'm delighted to offer congratulations to all of you on your graduation day. As a Canadian charity, we feel privileged and blessed to have the opportunity to enable a group of motivated, talented young Guyanese women to get training in skills that will improve your lives. It was my pleasure to attend the ceremony to launch this program early this year. Today, I truly regret that I am unable to be there to celebrate with you in person, but I offer our special greetings and thanks to Her Excellency Lillian Chatterjee, who is gracing the event with her presence. We greatly appreciate Her Excellency's attendance and interest, which is bound to inspire the graduates. Now, under the auspices of Nacosa and its dedicated leader, Sister Alima Nasir, you have completed your training. We were fully aware of how important it is for women in Guyana to learn practical, relevant skills that will enable you to be more creative at home, as well as become job-ready and financially self-sufficient. We are now looking forward to each one of you determining your future by getting jobs or opening a small business enterprise. I plan to return in 6 months' time and will eagerly look forward to hearing great news about the progress each one of you is making.
Okay, let's hold on now. Let's hold on. There's something. Okay. So we're going to start now. And we have Samira Ali. Ron the top one. Rockstar Kibali top one. Janet Giselle Carnett. Samantha Doggett. Judy Wally. Nina Kamari Howard. Alice Natasha Mazar. Salima Rashid. So I think we should all give the graduates a loud round of applause. So this brings us to the end of the program. On the one moment, I think that's one person who came in late. Okay. Esther Pereira. Thank you once again for extensive study. So this will bring us to the end of this program. Yes, and I will give the whole thanks, which in listening to all of you, many thanks you will already given. So yeah, many thank you for all of you, so I'll keep my whole thanks very short. Today, on this very special occasion, we would like to give personal thanks to Almighty God for making this program a success. I would like to now thank the members of the International Development Relief Foundation, the Idrf, of Canada for funding this program. May Allah continue to bless them to be a source of mercy and kindness to the people around the world, and people who are deserving of their kind gesture. I would like to express our profound gratitude to Her Excellency, Miss Lillian Chatterjee, for gracing us with her presence here today. You have always been ardent supporters of Nacosa for this program. I'm sure the graduates would have listened intently to your presentation and would be taking away something from your very inspiring speech. Thank you. Brother Gozar, we thank you for your kind remarks. You are always someone that Nacosa can call on for assistance, and you are readily there to assist. Today is no different. Thank you again for your support and for the use of this venue. To Sheikh Nakir, thank you for your kind remarks. You are also ardent support of Nacosa, and for this, we are grateful. Thank you. A hearty thank you is extended to the project staff. Firstly, Sister Annette De Freitas, the project staff, Sister Annette De Freitas, Miss Aisha Ali, and the security guard. A special thank you for the facilitators, Mr. Amanal Kande, the business tutor, Ms. Nasima Mohammed, French one Patterson, the catering tutor. Also, Sister Aisha Ali, the on-site clerk, and of course, Brother Goldberg, which I already thanked. To the graduates for being here today, without you, this program would not have happened. Thank you. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors and pray that you will become successful in whatever venture you go into. Thank you, one and all.